Happy Monday. Sure do miss seeing you guys. Hope everything is going well. Just wanted to kind of give you a heads up on today's lesson. We're going to review functions both today and Thursday. So this particular assignment, you're going to do 4 questions on the first exercise and another 4 questions on the second exercise. There are optional videos to watch. But if you choose not to watch them, you can just watch this, and hopefully this will remind you. We spent quite a bit of time looking at the function machine. If you remember, a function is simply you put an input in and you get exactly one output out. So this particular review is a pretty straightforward review. It asks you to find the output D when the input T is 11. So basically they're telling you to put in the number 11 for T. So if I put 11 right here, it is just a substitution problem, and D is going to equal a negative 20 plus 11 times T, or in this case, 11 times 11. Make sure you follow PEMDAS, order of operations. You're going to multiply first. 11 times 11 is 121. And D is actually going to equal a negative 20 plus 121. And if you take a negative 20 with a positive 121, you're going to get D is equal to 101. Second one, just to give you a second one to practice. And there's only, and again, these are actually from Khan Academy practice problems. So you may see these as you're working on your assignment. Find the output Y when the input X is 30. Letters don't matter, but it is important to make sure that if they tell you the input is 30, then you are putting it in for the input, which is X. So I'm going to, okay, that does not work. Let me turn this back around how I had it to begin with so I can write it this way. So Y is going to equal 14 minus, we do have a decimal here, 0.5 times 30. I did choose this one, not because I thought it was difficult, but I figured if you guys saw a decimal, you might just kind of skip over it. 0.5 is just a half. So if you take half of 30, again, we're following PEMDAS, so we're taking care of our multiplication first. Half of 30 is 15. You don't have to multiply it out. Think about what that means. And Y is going to equal 14 minus 15. 14 minus 15 means Y is equal to a negative 1. So these are the first 4 problems or type of problems that you will see. The second type is also functions, but it is looking at a graph. And guys, all you have to do is look at the graph. It asks you to find the output Y when the input X is, and it gives you different numbers, in this case, negative 5. And it gives you a graph. All you have to do on your x-axis is go to where it says. In this case, it says to go to negative 5. Well, right there at negative 5, when x is negative 5, y is 0. So they simply want you to put y equals 0. If they want it in ordered pair form, you would put 0, comma 0. Your x is always going to be whatever they give you. Actually, you put negative 5, 0. But if I remember correctly, when I looked at this exercise, they just want you to give the coordinate for the y value. So second example says find the output y when the input x is 7. So you look here at this graph that they give you, and you come over when x is 7. Well, there's 2, 4, 6. There's 7. I go to my graph, and it says, oh, y is up here at 2. So you would simply put y equals 2. And that is the second required exercise for Monday, April 20th. Hope y'all are doing well.